That was noise.
That was the wrong game, I think I saw there.
Well, hello. Welcome to not Resident Evil 4. I'm so sorry. This is Resident Evil 5, brought to you by Umbrella. My name is Saint Tatali, and I'm here with...
Aeshmah. Hello, everyone.
And on the commentary, we have...
Nico with a C. Hello.
And before we really get in, we should start. We had costume incentives, so Huds, talk us through what are we wearing today?
Oh, let's have a look at this. Let's do one final refresh on the costume choices for you. So it looks like for Chris's costume choice, we are going to be going with Warrior. For Shiva's costume choice, it looks like we're going to be going with Tribal.
What? I'm so surprised.
All right, Tribal it is.
Are you, though?
Yeah, a little bit. I thought it was going to be Fairy Tale. Damn.
All right, so Aeshmah is going to set it up. He's going to invite me to join the game, and then once we're in and the timer is running, we will have plenty of time to explain what is going to happen.
I mean, I guess while I do that, we can quickly talk about what actually the category is that we're running, because it's a bit of a mouthful, I want to say.
Yeah. Okay, so no 1-1, no Rocket, AMA.
Let's start with New Game Plus. Let's start with New Game Plus.
Oh, yeah, true. New Game Plus as well. All right, so New Game Plus basically just means they have access to weapons that you don't have access to in New Game usually, or they are very, very upgraded at the very least. So you're going to see a couple of banger weapons. Are you good, Pigman? Okay.
Picture mode is kind of weird in Steam.
Gotcha. So yeah, there's that part, obviously. So that means rocket launchers. Wrong, because we're not going to use any rocket launchers, which is very cool for this category, because otherwise it would be basically just using the rocket launcher on every enemy that you see. Besides that, no 1-1 means we're going to skip the intro, basically. You could just call it a no intro, but is how Resident Evil games used to be made. They are chapter-based. So not 1-1 means we're not playing 1-1, we're starting in 1-2.
Also a quick one, we're going to time this, or normally this game is timed in-game time, so we're going to start it when we both hit ready. Let's do that, and then we'll continue the explanation. Are we good? All right,
go.
3, 2, 1.
Go!
Right, continue, sorry.
No, you're good. All right, and then the AMA part kind of...
It's a difficulty, it's the amateur. Yeah.
Amateur difficulty, that was why, yes.
So if you're wondering why we are skipping chapter 1-1, it's basically the intro to the game. There's a lot of story stuff happening, a lot of tutorials. It's an 8-minute long chapter with a 6-minute auto-scroller at the end. So you can kind of tell it's not actually that interesting to watch, especially it's the start of the speedrun. So we are kind of glad that actually this category exists, so we can just skip ahead of that and get to the meat of the actual speedrun here.
Yeah. And what you're going to see generally in this run is that lines are very, very, very tight, which is why they're kind of either walking directly behind each other to make sure that they're not going to get hit by any enemies. But also, if you do see an enemy kind of lunge, you're going to see Chris going maybe to the right side and Sheva going to the left side to avoid that lunge afterwards.
And we did also take a very specific line all the way at the start there to specifically skip a short cutscene that basically tells you that, hey, you can jump up here, but... it doesn't actually give you anything to do that, so we just go past that.
I mean, theoretically, it gives you the key to get the shotgun here, but since you're playing on New Game Plus, we don't really
It just shows you where the key is, doesn't even give you the key, so it's entirely useless.
Big scam. Also, we're just going to skip that enemy, because why not?
Absolutely no reason to fight there.
True.
We're on the clock, we don't have time for all these people.
Very true. You have about 7 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're getting a little stuck there. That's
She was just blocking me. You're not getting past me today.
Yeah, that's maybe a good time to actually explain that they're playing on 120 FPS, which means that the hitboxes of certain walls and enemies are a little bit thicker than you might think. So you might see them get a little bit stuck on certain parts because they are trying to take these tight corners everywhere. So if that does happen, it's not a skill issue. It's actually a game issue.
Corners are the game killer here, definitely. Or the run killer, rather.
Yeah.
The game killer, exactly.
Oh yeah, you can lose so much time, and gain so much time by having the tight lines.
Yeah, one thing you might notice that it's not entirely tank controls, but it is kind of tank controls. We can't really sidestep that easily. It's just, you go in the direction you face.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you do have the 180 turns, so you can quickly turn around, but yeah.
Yeah.
Which is never used almost.
True. But it's there.
It is there.
It's usable.
It is a feature.
It is a feature. It's a mechanic. You can do it.
True.
All right, so we're coming up on our first little boss fight here.
Mm-hmm. This is usually like a gimmick boss in like the casual playthrough where you have to like get him into like a furnace and stuff like that. But if you actually have the New Game Plus items, you can you'll see here in a second.
Yep.
What is happening though is one person is actually triggering the cutscene, and then the other person is standing still in an area where they will both be teleported back right here as they pick up the key. And this guy is just gonna get blown to smithereens. Nice fight.
I mean, that's like
pretty
the thing that you will see throughout the run. Since we are restricted from not using any rocket launchers, you obviously have to come up with other strategies to take care of the enemies, especially the bosses. And I'm gonna take them
Why?
because I need the money.
Oh god, yeah.
I mean, obviously you would think, yeah, okay, they're not using the rocket launchers. They're just gonna go ahead and use the Magnum because it's the next best weapon that deals the second most damage in the game. Which, you know, as you saw, is kind of true, but not for every boss fight. There will definitely come boss fights later on where we have to be a little bit more crafty with our strats,
Which is what makes this category very interesting because,
like with mines,
yeah, mine strats. We love mine strats.
Yeah.
Minecraft. Oh god,
You'll see it when you see it.
like Minecraft,
Imagine not liking Minecraft.
right? Such a thing. Anyway, speaking of the game.
I'm gonna let you get out of that one.
I'm not touching that one.
Nope. Yeah, so like we were talking about earlier, the whole item situation pickup. You can see here when they're taking these lines into this 2-1, I think it is, they're actually going to shoot these, what are they called? They're not called bombs.
Tripwires?
Tripwires, thank you. I was going to say trap mines. They are not, but kind of are. Anyway,
Kind of are.
Yeah, these tripwires, they're going to shoot them for each other usually, so they can just keep walking in a straight line and kind of ignore all the enemies. And also amazing that you can't climb the ladder before she's done with it.
As we shoot this third shot like at the right time, it actually blows up the dogs that are on the area, just freeing up the way that you can go there a little bit quicker.
A little bit terrifying that you started the door before, but it's fine. Yep, they're fine. They're fine. Dogs are free. Don't worry.
So first checkpoint reset of the game. Specifically, this one is to despawn the enemies, just to have a little bit of a safer approach on what comes next year.
I mean, most of these checkpoint resets are like more IGT strats because they also, most of the time, get you...
I missed.
Oh,
I
God.
missed. Oh no!
Yep.
Darn.
Well,
Unfortunate.
we restarted the checkpoint wrong, so obviously we had to do that again.
Yeah, obviously. Showcase.
Yeah.
It's what happens when you fail. We totally did that intentionally just to show that off.
Exactly.
Exactly. I mean, otherwise it would just look too easy, right?
Exactly.
You missed again, didn't you?
Not again. Not like this.
This is what happens when you first try and practice.
It was.
This is like the thing, our practice one just went too well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't think we had a single death or a single mishap anyway. We basically nailed everything first try. So obviously, once we go up on stage, things change.
This is
We have time for some donations.
Hats, rescue us!
We got a single one over there?
It would be my pleasure. It would be
Awesome.
my pleasure. We have a $45 donation from Pipspite who says, Tally, you must go punch that boulder.
Yes.
Do it! Also, good luck. And yay for a fellow Clock Tower member running this amazing game, although it wasn't put to the Punch the Boulder incentive. Chat, make sure when you're donating, put it to the incentive, please.
yes, please. We want to punch the boulder.
I mean, obviously, what we just saw, if we don't get boulder punching donations, we'll just fail repeatedly at the game,
Yeah, you're
thus
actually-
prolonging the game time so we can
Yeah.
actually get that incentive met, right?
Yes, it was
Actually-
totally tactical.
Sandbagging for donations. I can't
Yes.
believe it.
Dogs.
I mean, throwing for content, right? Oh my god.
True. Are you still doing that?
Dogs are the worst,
Oh.
at least in this game. Not in real life.
Sorry, not free right now.
Dogs are not free right now.
Yeah, these guys can just bully you down here.
120
Yeah,
FPS.
I've never been this stuck in these dogs before.
I think we
Marathon
made
luck.
it. Absolutely.
It's all.
Okay, here we go.
It's
No
all
more dogs.
uphill from here.
True, true.
Right until the end.
Yeah. Don't worry, you got this. I believe. Is this the part with the tunnel where it's very dark?
Part with me missing the lock.
No.
Oh darn.
That is the next.
Gotcha.
But the
Yeah, no.
Vegeta didn't body block me this time, so we're going up.
Oh. Yeah, as you saw there, Tally was trying to shoot the lock for Aeshmah before he actually reached the door, so he could just interact with it instantly. You're going to see another instance here where whoever is first here in this location, which is going to be Aeshmah this time around, he's actually going to go over and try to pick up the key while Tally goes and stands at the location where the door is, as you can see here, and she's going to use it instantly because the key items, for whatever reason, are actually shared, which is kind of cool for the speedrun.
And then I'm holding the door for him afterwards, so he doesn't have to spend time in the animation of opening it again.
True. Kind of like you do with like Ashley in RE4 if you've seen speedruns of that.
But that is like also a thing that will happen throughout the run. Like, depending on how well certain strategies go, one or the other player will actually be in the lead and thus changing like minor things, like deciding who picks up the item and who goes through the door, and stuff like that. And that is just something that you have to like kind of feel out with your co-partner over a while.
Yeah, so like.
So you kind of have to both know both strategies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say you need to know like both routes basically constantly, which is cool.
Oh, it's Gatling gun time.
Yes.
Oh yes, so they're gonna do a restart here so they can get into their organized inventory kind of system, and you're gonna see Aeshmah pulling out the Gatling gun, the minigun, whatever you want to call it. It's a big ass shield on his back. I'm sorry, it is what it is. But yeah, there is a very specific reason for this. It's not that the gun is overpowered or anything. If anything, it's actually pretty weak. But the really, really cool thing about this gun is you can clip it through a door where there's a lock on the other side and actually shoot that lock. If you were really, really ambitious and running new game, you actually just throw a grenade over this wall here. It's very, very, very specific to do. And that's why they're doing this other strat, because it's just a lot more consistent.
Yep.
And that will kind of blow up this door. You're going to see him just melt this door in a second.
There we go, we got
There
it.
you go. First try every time.
The problem with that grenade throw is also that on consoles you don't get a reticule for your grenade throws. So it's like really hard to aim because you have very little reference to go by, like how you are aiming the grenade, and it is a very precise throw.
Yeah, it's more like a feeling kind of thing when you're playing like with controller and stuff like that. It's like, I think it's around here, but you're just kind of praying at some point.
But I mean, you do get a couple of throws because the alternative is a very long section where both characters are separated because you have to go up this whole building, and then you have Chris have Sheva throw her over to the next building, and she has to go all the way down and then actually be able to shoot that log from the other side, and it's just a mess.
It is.
All right, we got QTs, so HUDs.
Take it away.
No problem, thank you very much. We have $7 from Double Double, who says 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to donate to you. And that one is, of course, going to Punch the Boulder. And we also have $5 from Sunny Muffin 232, who says AMA category. Aeshmah, what's your favorite samurai game that's come out in the past 3 years?
Ooh, oh, that's a good one.
It's Ghost of Tsushima. Just say it. Everyone knows it.
I mean, it's a cracking choice.
See, the thing is why I kinda am holding off on answering that is because Like a Dragon Ishin is kinda releasing on Tuesday, but it also kinda has released already yesterday if you did buy the deluxe edition and you got like 4 days early access. And it technically released in the last 3 years because it just released.
Is it better though?
I don't know. I haven't played it yet. That is what I'm getting at.
Oh,
It's like
so it's
I
not
can't
released.
say until I've actually had the time to play it
So
to be
it's-
able to answer that question.
So it's not released, is what you're saying.
No, it is released, but I
Not for
haven't
you.
had time to play it.
Not for you though, obviously. So it's Ghost of Tsushima, is what he's trying to say.
Basically.
But there's also Track to Yomi, which is a pretty good one.
Is it better?
The Kensei mode is pretty based. I do like running that. And then we also have Wild Hearts, with also just released like yesterday. And we are actually now in the mine shaft, which is pretty dark. We're also not picking up the lamps, so we're just gonna go by audio cues. And if we really can't figure out where we are, we're just gonna something.
I can't really see because I have.
Oh, they're water. Okay, water is good.
Oh yeah. So they're trying to usually you have like a lantern here that you can walk around with and kind of see where it is you're actually going, and like there are different tracks that lead to nothing. So usually you have like your brightness set up really high, or you're like trying to look for sound cues or listen to them, I guess, more than anything. Here, Aeshmah is actually gonna flashbang her partner or his partner because I don't know. Did you have a strat in mind there? Did you think there was an enemy?
Oh my god, I think I got lost again. No.
You're good.
Oh, you're in the wall again.
Okay, there we go.
She said again.
God damn it.
Damn.
He may have been stuck in that wall in practice.
I really love that wall, okay? It's a very nice looking wall, even if you can't see it.
I didn't know you were doing blindfolded ones as well. Damn.
Why am I still having the minigun?
Alright, you can drop it. Alright, so if we had been perfect, settle it up there, Aeshmah would have been able to climb the ladder already before that cutscene, but it's really tricky to do. It's basically perfect setups. Oh, and I got
And you
blown up.
also save, like, I don't know, 2 seconds or something.
Yeah.
So it's just literally skipping me having to climb up the ladder because Chris does it in the cutscene that triggers once, Sheva comes into this big area. So
Yeah.
it's a very minus time save.
There's a few occasions we have during the run where we can basically start an action and they keep doing it during the cutscene.
It's very minuscule, but at the same time, a lot of RE games, especially the New Game Plus ones, they come down to like small seconds like this. It is like a 1 or 2 second every chapter kind of thing that just adds up to like a minute at the end of the game. Which is pretty cool if you like very optimized games.
We just skipped my favorite cutscene, which I'm very sad about, but I think I'm the only one who actually likes that cutscene. So.
What is the quote that you love?
So it's we face Irving there, which is one of the bad guys in this, and we accuse him of being just your average bad guy. And he's like, no, I'm not like them. I'm a businessman with standards, and just the execution of that line is just
Awful.
so good, so good.
Oh.
Different people with different...
Yes.
True. And yeah, as you're seeing here, once again, it is the whole co-op action where Aeshmah is doing one thing where he's like kind of taking care of all the bad guys that Tally doesn't have to take care of while she's doing the main objective, basically.
I also had an unfortunate example there of the item drop getting in my way because I needed to hit X to hit the ladder, but instead there was a gold pile there, so I was forced to pick that up.
Money!
All right, checkpoint.
I mean, we're here for money. On that occasion, that's...
We have a couple of donations coming. Pip Sprite's back with another $45. Says, mobile donos are hard. Also, Tally, your hair looks nice again. So now go punch the boulder. And this
Thank
one
you,
has
Pip.
been put to the incentive. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I mean, look at Chris, right? Between this Resident Evil and the last one he was featured in, he went to the gym like every single minute of his life, He is ready to punch that boulder.
True.
He really wants to do it. So, let's
Let us
oblige the guy.
punch the boulder for charity. Alright, so we have a next boss fight coming up here. Nico, do you want to quickly talk about what we're facing here?
Sure, it's a flying bat-looking thingy. Here we go. I don't know the actual name of it because it's African. All the boss. Nadesu, I think. No,
Yeah.
Something like that.
Nadesu is the next one, I think.
No, that's ogre.
No, that's
Yeah,
Indesu.
that's the ogre.
That's Indesu.
Anyways, it's dead. What you missed basically is it has a weak point and they're shooting it with the elephant killer. That's gonna be how most of the boss fights are kind of gonna go until like the later stages of the game where you have to like kind of watch out for iframes and stuff like that. But luckily, the early ones not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
And with that, we are now in one of, or rather the longest auto-scroller section of the game, where we
Not
just...
only an auto-scroller, we have an unskippable cutscene into an auto-scroller. The speedrunner's favorite right here.
So, Huds, go nuts.
I see that face. I see that face. I'm ready for you. We have $10 from a downgraded character design. And continuing the AMA theme, we have a question. Do we need an RE5 make? Get it? Like RE remake? Yes or no?
I guess we'll wait for the RE4 make to come out and then make a decision, seeing how that goes.
But just to give you guys an update as well on the Punch the Boulder incentive, we are currently sat at $412.20 of that $1,500 we need. We have, what are we talking, probably an hour or so from now, give or take?
Yeah,
pretty good.
So there's
pretty
still
good.
plenty of time, chat, to get this one met. We need about just over $1,000. I'm not going to do quick math at midnight. But also just announced, we've hit $12,000! Woo! Keep it coming, everyone. Loads to come.
Heck yeah. I don't even know how RE5 remake would look.
Better than this?
Probably like this. but
Well, no, okay,
prettier?
so like the whole thing is like they've kind of gone back to survival horror after the whole RE6 fiasco. But like, would they make it survival horror now, or would they still keep it action? Because 5 and 6 are pretty action-packed compared to all the other games. It'll be interesting for sure.
Question, yeah.
I would love to play it with the non-tank control kind of thingy. That would be really cool, I think.
I don't know. I'm the weirdo that prefers this controller scheme over, for example, Resident Evil 6, which we are actually running later this event. So
True. Tune in for that one.
if you want to compare,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll basically see all three of us for that run again, right?
Yep. I
Just
have,
in a little different constellation at that
Yeah.
point.
yeah, I have the absolute pleasure of running Jake. That guy is fun, though. I like
He
it.
He is. I mean,
He is a fun
not gonna lie, he's probably my favorite campaign out of Resident Evil 6 when I play it.
For sure. Ada as well. But they are not in this game.
Sure.
But this auto-scroll is really long.
it's so long.
But yeah, you can actually die during this auto-scroller, believe
Yes.
it or not. It is an auto-scroller that you can die in. So they do have the QTEs that they have to click, and they do have these guys that they have to kill. And because, once again, 120 FPS, things go a little bit faster, so you have like less time to hit the QTEs and actually kill the enemies, because the game generally, with FPS, as per usual, kind of goes a little bit faster. So sometimes you'll actually see that they can't hit the enemies because they're like too far forward. That's just a game. Kind of
I just don't understand why Chris doesn't get out his pistol, you know, and shoot that guy that's a little too far to the left there.
He has
why?
like an AK-47 on mount.
Yeah, but you know, if you can't swivel it around to
You're
the
about to
whole
overheat by
to the
then.
whole side, you know, just take out your pistol and shoot him with that. How
not
can
John
that
Wick.
be?
He's just
He punches a boulder in a volcano.
yeah. John Wick would never do that. John Wick would never have gotten in that situation.
Right, the one part of this that is not an auto-scroller.
Oh yeah.
Take out all these tanks and get rid of that truck as fast as we can.
How do you get rid of it? You ask. You literally shoot it,
Yep,
which is
easy.
Keep shooting trucks.
All right,
Donating money.
back to auto-scrolling.
If I was playing this casually today, I wouldn't have understood that I need to shoot that. There's no indication that you need to shoot the truck, actually.
Do you need like a golden pointer pointing
No,
at
but
the
like,
truck?
okay, so you shoot like the gas tanks first, right? And it explodes, so it's already kind of messed up. And then after that, I would be like, well, I damaged it, so obviously I don't have to damage it even more, right? But I am also the guy who literally died to every Dark Souls boss.
I mean, that is why you're running Steel Rising later in the event, right?
Yeah, because I'm too bad to run Dark Souls. Thanks, Dad. Anyways, this is
Fun boss fight.
Endesu, I think.
Yes, and that's it.
Endesu. Yeah, this fight is actually kind of an autoscroller. Can be at the very least if everything goes really well. It is basically an autoscroller, but he has a lot of like RNG patterns with what he wants to do. So like he'll try to go for like a grab on a barrel or something like that, which is decent because then you can actually, you know, shoot the barrel, do a little bit of damage. But you also see these tentacle thingies coming out of his shoulders here. That's, oh no, this is not good.
Okay, we'll just shoot the rock.
Oh no, you're fine. Last second.
And that is like
The rock is always scary, but you always get it at the last second.
Yeah.
you can cancel Endesu out of that animation if you shoot one of these bells, like when he is close enough. However, there's a very short window where you can do that because, you know, if you shoot it too early, obviously he doesn't get canceled out of the animation. If you shoot it too late, the animation will already start and the bell will go nowhere, basically.
Yeah. And this is kind of his final form thingy. Not really, kind of. It is kind of fun though how much they took from RE4 and like stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. They kind of try to keep it similar.
Is that why they put the RE4 logo at the start?
Probably. let's say that. We'll go with that.
I mean, it's definitely just RE4 with co-op, right?
True. Everybody wanted to play Ashley, guys.
Different opinions on that, I guess.
I don't know. Ashley was a cool character.
Well, that's a hot take if I've ever heard one.
Definitely not.
I don't know. I also like Ashley.
Oh, I'm joking, by the way.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
Fair enough.
Like, people give her crap for being a terrible escort mission, but she's not as terrible as people make her out to be.
I actually heard someone on Twitter say that it's not she's bad at being an escort mission, it's you being bad at escorting her. And I was
There
like,
you go. I'm buying that one.
you can literally hide her in a trash can. What more do you need to know about her?
I need her to run. I need her to run instead of crouching when she sees someone trying to kill her.
Anyway, that was a boss fight.
True.
We did it. Woo!
Good job.
Yay!
Very clean.
And our reward now is to control this absolutely fantastic speedboat hovercraft thing.
Hovercraft? Is it hover?
Kinda? I have no idea.
We may be done with the autoscroller, but we are not done with the driving.
We're also in Florida now.
Yes.
I mean, there are alligators.
Exactly. Do you know if it's an alligator or a crocodile?
I have no idea. I knew once how to distinguish between them, but I kind of
Oh.
forgot it. Oh my god, that was too fast.
I think it's something about their size.
Was it like something at the snout, the front or something?
I'm not sure. Anyone from Florida? Sunny.
Donate money to let us know what the difference between an
and
alligator
put it
and a
towards the boulder
crocodile is.
punching incentive.
Yeah. If there's a Florida man out there that hasn't been arrested yet,
I might be wrong on this, but I want to say one is freshwater and one is saltwater.
you're from
You
the
might be
UK.
right.
How do you know?
Are you from Florida?
No.
Darn.
Are there alligators or crocodiles in Britain?
I mean, there's not even sun in Britain, so I can't really talk.
He's not wrong, actually.
Facts.
I would say it's a hot take, but if there's no sun, it can't be hot, right?
I mean, I left in fog and I landed in fog. I'm not even sure I'm here right
The
now.
most,
I can still be there for all I know.
You never left the island. You never left Hut. This is your Silent Hill. Welcome.
the most UK accent from the crowd over here just said, harsh but true.
Oh no. Is this guy okay?
Thank you.
Look in the background there. I don't think he's okay.
Nope. He's definitely not okay. He's having a day.
He's having a day.
Maybe he's just doing his workout. You know, we're kind of just bursting into these people's homes, stealing their stuff.
Yeah, you're actually like breaking and entering. Like you're just walking into people's houses, just stealing tablets that you don't even know what
Can you get
are.
me closer?
Are we,
Got him.
Are we actually the bad guys here?
Yeah.
Are we?
We might actually be in this specific section.
She definitely.
Rude. There is no couch.
You are the couch, Nico.
You are not sleeping on me. Can you steer this correctly, by the way?
Corners.
Focus on
corners.
driving. We have literal backseat driving.
You have like a
there.
button to switch spots, by the way. You should press that.
I am fine being the passenger. Thank you.
Oh.
Right, trying to not get eaten.
Yes.
All right, this is Florida. Here we
This
go.
is Florida.
There we go. See?
Literally footage out of Florida.
Also ironic that you kill it with something called an elephant
So
killer.
there is.
Oh my god, you almost missed. That was so funny. If you did.
It can be dodged anyway. I just need to see exactly where he pops up.
Yeah, but again, the 120 FPS just makes it so difficult because it's
True.
so fast.
It is very scary.
I hate this part so much.
Are you scared of
like-
crocodiles?
No, but if you get eaten, you start all the way back at the beginning of the section, so you have to do this again, and it just loses you a minute or so if it happens. And
Oh.
It can just happen so easily if you don't pay attention.
Ask him how he knows.
Don't.
Just don't get eaten for it.
If you're interested, I have an answer on the alligators versus crocodiles.
Oh,
Did you-
let us hear
No,
it.
Wait,
no.
did you Google it?
No, the wonderful people watching have given me answers.
Oh, let's go
So
Twitch
if
chat.
it's wrong, I can blame them. Apparently, alligators have big round snouts, and crocs are more pointed.
So that's a crocodile then.
I told you it was the snouts.
That was
I
a crocodile
remember.
then, right? It has to be a crocodile.
Yeah, which one's this?
That one looked like it was long snouted.
I don't know. We'll just call him Fred.
I like that.
There are a lot of threats here.
I can respect that. What's a better name than Fred?
I mean, if you want to donate for it, just about the name, feel free.
$10 to name the crocodiles.
Naming incentive now, please. Get it on the tracker.
Get a $5 donation train.
To
Also towards
to
the
rename
boulder
Fred.
punching.
You cannot call him
Yeah.
Bob.
Let us punch the boulder and then we rename Fred, okay? What?
I don't know, something about princess.
Ow.
Pretzel bottom? What are you saying?
Was it
Oh, the-
pixel bottom?
I don't know.
It has a pixel bottom? I don't think it has a pixel bottom.
I mean, technically.
I mean, it's a polygon.
Well, what are they made of?
Polygons.
What is the game made of?
Polygons.
Okay. What are you looking at?
I mean...
Pixels, get owned. Elbozo.
Are you splitting hairs again?
Yeah, always. I'm not driving into corners, though.
We got all 4 slates, so we can now go to the exit of this area and get out of this place.
We can get out of Florida.
We can get out of Florida.
God bless America.
I mean, technically not, because we still will be here for another chapter, but
Well, yeah.
you get the idea.
It doesn't look very Florida-like here.
We're getting out,
I got one.
getting out of the march, at least.
Chris even turned around. He's so disappointed in you, Aeshmah. He's like, looking at you, God damn it, brother.
Look, he's just so cool with his sunglasses, right? He just wants to catch some rays here. Get his tan
Sunglasses
going.
actually
In
have a
Florida.
purpose. Like,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we haven't talked about that,
besides
have we?
blocking the sun, it also blocks like the flashbangs flashes. There is a fight coming up later on where people who are like kind of sensitive to flashing lights might be should be on the lookout. We'll point that out like a couple.
Although you should not be on the lookout, you should be the opposite of on the lookout, actually.
Well, I should be on the lookout to tell them,
Yes.
and I will try to. If I don't, I will pay your medical bills. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, that
That's a
guy.
hot take. Oh my God.
My.
He chose violence this
Jeez.
morning.
He took both of you out.
Yep.
Damn.
I guess that never happened before a moment.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
He was quite aggressive.
So,
Okay, you can grab the bridge.
All right.
Bridge.
Wait. Okay.
there we go.
Sorry. He worried me.
It's okay, you just looped him.
Yep. I did not want to get hit.
Oh, so close, you have no idea, Tally. My man got shot right as you got in. Like, if he got shot half a second earlier, you were dead.
Well, I'm glad he didn't.
So yeah, what happened was basically Aeshmah was actually holding up the bridge still until Tally got all the way through the door. You have to get all the way through. If you're like even an inch still inside the door, you will get dropped down again.
And that is a death, meaning you restart from the last checkpoint.
Yeah. The game has a lot of points like that where you can actually kill your partner, which is kind of funny. Not so much for the speedrun, but like for casual playthrough, it's kind of funny. Damn, 20% accuracy.
Don't look at it.
Darn.
Don't look at it.
We are for speed, not for accuracy. Okay.
Exactly.
But if you're accurate, you're more speedy.
No. Not
Depends.
necessarily.
Interesting.
I mean, kinda, I guess.
Kinda. I think we do have time for a little bit of donations.
Depends on the weapon you're using. Before we do one thing, what we're going to do here, there are basically 2 strategies that you can do. You can either shoot all the enemies and then do the section the normal way, or you can just run to the next checkpoint and then restart it, because that will automatically despawn all the enemies. So I guess we're just running through here, so Tala will take the lead because she is in front already. Well, I'll take care of some of the enemies. Not necessarily killing them, but more like clearing her way.
That'll be nice.
She has a straight shot.
That'll be nice. Okay, they're nice.
I can't
They're nice.
hit that guy though.
All right, I'm hitting the checkpoint.
Okay, and then I can just restart here, and you know, all the enemies were gone, and we can do this section you know, without enemies. Great. And
All right, are you
now-
ready for Fred again?
Okay, here he comes. Here comes Fred.
What's his name?
Unless Huts tells us he has been renamed.
Not. Damn.
Not just yet.
Darn. But yeah, I do think we have time for some donations. They're just gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem at all. I got a few for you. So we have $5 from Zelda Addicted, who says, "Punch that boulder."
Yes.
Good luck to both runners. You're awesome. D. And then we also have $5 from Killer Chair, who says, "So what you're saying is we need to be more brash with a game like this. One perhaps might say that we need to be bolder."
Ooh.
And that is also going to the Boulder incentive. And just come in, we have $5 from Kenny K. Rule, or Cruel, who says, "Here is $5 to name the crocodile Boulder." Thank you very much for your donation,
Thank
Chad.
you.
Do keep them coming in.
Ain't no
So
way you're punching
if you
a
punch the
crocodile.
boulder,
Yeah, no.
we're punching the alligator.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
Take off all your weapons. Go back.
No. Okay, this is another checkpoint restart because, as you saw, we like kind of divided upon this platform thingy there, and just restarting the checkpoint makes the other character just join me in this cave here. Most of these checkpoints, I think we already said that, but they're more like IGT strats because, obviously we catch it up. Even though we are running a marathon, we're still going with some of these strategies just to show them off how they would look in a proper run of this, even though obviously since it's a marathon, it's going to be timed RTA.
Yeah.
Also, the loads are pretty fast in RE5.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you're waiting way too long or anything. I'm telling you.
I mean, it's a pretty old game, kind of, at this point. It released
Yeah.
in 2009?
I mean, still, there are some
Around
older
there,
games
yeah.
that are... Damn. Some games have some load times, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Here we're gonna have another part as well where we'll be splitting up.
So while Tiny clamps that up, I wait for 4 turns of the wheel. Then actually walk into these flames, because that actually gives me some invincibility frames, so I can just bypass these enemies here, because they do not pay attention to me. Because for them, I'm invincible, so why would they try to shoot me, right?
It's both that and also most enemies have like a damage counter thingy where they're like, if this person has gotten hit earlier, then I shouldn't hit them directly afterwards because of the difficulty as well. So they like kind of have like a pause timer, like, oh, he's taking damage, let me just chill for like 10 seconds because amateur. Not calling you an amateur. Category, I swear.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good.
I don't even know where that came from. That's never happened before.
Yep. I'm just gonna restart the checkpoint because there's nothing else we can do here because I will definitely not reach you in time.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. Someone somewhere shot something that exploded, and we don't know what it was.
You're blocking me.
That happens. Jeff?
Alright, there we go. You guys are not very nice today.
Yeah, these guys know where they're at. They know they're at a showcase. They wanna show up, I guess. Oh, this guy's just standing in
They
the
just want to
perfect
be
spot.
friendly, give us more time to meet that donation incentive.
No, she had one guy who was like in the worst spot ever.
Oh yeah.
Like he literally stood like center perfect.
Usually I can get around him, no problem, but he just decided not today.
And are we good this time? Yep, looks fine.
Yeah, obviously, as you can tell, since we're basically bypassing most, if not all, enemies, and there are quite a few hordes here from time to time, things can be a little bit stressful, or rather, it depends on what the AI does for us to, go down our usual paths here. And since, the AI does what it does, things can be a little bit confusing
Scary.
sometimes.
Yeah, it can get really dicey really quickly if you're like on a PB pace. There's like nothing you can do about it sometimes where you're taking a certain line, it has worked 99% of the times, and then one guy just decides, you know what, I'm gonna be an aimbot today, and then just shoots you across the room with a flaming bolt.
Basically.
What can you do? So this part here is also kind of an autoscroller, kind of like cabin section in RE4. You need to protect Josh is his name, who is very important to the storyline, and we haven't mentioned him at all. Anyways, he's like trying to do some hacking on this elevator and trying to fix it or something like that.
This is a tech team working behind the stage right now, live.
Yeah.
Look at them, slaving away so we can be on stream here.
True.
Shout out to
Shout
the
out tech team.
Yeah.
Shout out to tech team. Actually, give them a round of applause. The tech team. They do so much. But I was going to say, while this is going on, because it's kind of lengthy, we do have time for some donations.
Sure do.
Thank you very much. Frosthammer comes in with a $5 donation. He says, Sam, Shiva I am. And I'm not 100% sure how this is supposed to do. So I'm just going to go, ah!
Close enough.
I'm going to assume that's correct.
Yeah.
And Misu, $10 donation, says RE5 might have had mixed opinions, but this was the first game I owned on PS3, and it was my introduction to online gaming on consoles, and thus it'll always be a very fun co-op game in my eyes, if anything. Keep up the great work. Also, the only way to stop Ouroboros is to punch that boulder!
Yes.
Thank you very, very much.
I mean, that's like the thing, right? Like, a lot of people kind of, look down on Resident Evil 5 because, it had the unfortunate timing of releasing after Resident Evil 4. But even though, I think it's just a really, really fun co-op game.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
It is definitely a game you should play co-op.
Yes.
First and foremost. It's going to make your experience so much more enjoyable.
This is another checkpoint restart, not because we need to despawn enemies or do anything, but actually it is for Josh. Because if we do not restart a checkpoint here, he can sometimes get stuck while running for the next objective. And obviously, we do not want that to happen, so we just, take the safety here and restart the checkpoint.
Yeah, it also puts him like ahead of everyone else, so he has like a straight line to just run if you're killing every enemy.
Exactly.
Yeah, for some reason he just decides to book it and he restarts the checkpoint.
And then he decides to just stand there
Yeah,
afterwards.
usually he's good.
Usually. The keyword.
But he knows he's at ESA right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sandbagging for the Boulder donation, guys.
Yes.
I mean, I definitely feel kind of bad, that we just said that the tech team is like Josh. We give them applause.
Darn.
He's kind of lagging behind. But hey, he's back at the station. He's doing his job again.
Exactly.
Just standing there, and we're protecting him.
Tech team working hard.
Tech Josh at all cost.
So the next cutscene that will kick in just a moment here is actually one that we do not skip because even though we lose control here, Josh is still punching buttons, which actually ticks the timer down that he needs to open that door. Again, it's an IGT strategy because while you do not have control of your characters, obviously the timer does not advance, whereas the RTA timer definitely does. But so once again, just showing off that strategy.
We'll see that a few more times later in the run as well.
Doing a great job protecting Josh, though.
Right?
He is so safe. He's never been more safe in his life.
He's also insanely slow at his job.
He's doing his best, okay?
It's trying. Trying his
Same as this guy. This guy's also doing his best.
Oh, that guy is stuck. Holy. He's like me in 5th grade. It's not understanding what's happening at all.
You're still going to school? What?
Yeah, no. I wish I was, man.
Okay, so mine strats.
First instance of mine strats, yes.
Yes. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to strategically place down one of these mines near this door here. And then, immediately going to pick it up again.
It was wrongly placed.
Give me a moment.
All right, let me know when you're ready. I will wait to trigger this thing.
Then 2 more. Obviously, I should have done while Charlie was running, so go for it.
All right, okay.
Because what happens now is we need to go the way that I just went. Obviously, the cutscene put us both here. But if I place these mines correctly, once we advance, where I place the first mine, enemy reinforcements will come and trigger the mine, and that will blow up the lock that was on that door, so we can just go straight through it and not having to, stop and shoot it. The same thing with the other mines here. If I place them correctly, one shot here will trigger both of the tripwires, actually making all of these bombs explode as well, so we only have to stop once to shoot them, instead of, having to stop and shoot them twice.
You just punched Josh.
I didn't punch Josh, he was held up by that enemy.
Okay, you punched through Josh then somehow.
The 90%. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can bully him now. 53. And as you can tell, Aeshmah is constantly going into his inventory and setting it up correctly and stuff like that. That's because he wants to make sure that he has the heals he needs if anything goes poorly, and he has the mines that he needs when he needs them as well.
Hey, guess what? Speedrunner's favorite, the auto-scroller. Alright, Hubs, how are we looking on the boulder punching?
We're not doing too bad at the moment. We're at $482.20 for the 1,500 we need. So we're just shy of just over $1,000 that we need on that one. Should we go through some donations though?
Let's do it.
Username Newells comes in with a $10 donation and says, you know what, you were right. You can tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile by the snout.
Today we all learned.
Today we did learn. We learned together, and that's what matters.
Yeah, don't try to learn IRL though. Don't, please.
Unless you want to punch it. If you're Chris, I want to punch something,
no,
just
don't.
go for it.
I don't care if your name is Chris or whatever it is. Do not walk towards an alligator or a crocodile. Sorry, keep going.
No, it's fine. Firefly Amazons donates $10. It says, you can do it, Tally.
Thank you.
Not you though.
I figured by that donation. Yeah.
I sense some bias in that one. I'm not sure why.
Damn.
Viper donates $5, says, is it an alligator or a crocodile? Either way, this level scared me then, as I used to get eaten a lot. Time to feed the fishes, so to speak. Good luck on the run.
So are alligators fishes now?
I'm not sure. It must be a UK joke.
One more.
Go ahead. It's an auto scroller, basically.
Yep, we're auto-scrolling again, so do it.
No worries. Tempest Mask, 1,000 donates $10, says, we might be watching a Resident Evil 5 speedrun, but 10 is double the fun. And what better than Aeshmah and Tally taking on Final Destination 5 Wesker? No, wait. No. That would be a spoiler. For real, though, it's been a pleasure being here and getting to meet you both. Rock on, let's punch a boulder. Oh, and maybe we could name the croc Lockjaw.
Ooh.
That's actually the
That's
best name that's been
That's a really good name, yeah.
suggested so far. We still got time if you have more. Yep. Or if you got any
We're
sponsors
just
you wanna-
going down this boat ride, you know, not looking at these guys. Because, fun fact, you know, this huge chunk of metal on my back actually acts as a protective shield, so I cannot get a hit on my back. So if you just, you know, face them like that.
Except you didn't do it, so
okay.
Sheva doesn't get hit. I am safe. Sheva, not so much.
But yeah, Hats, go for
Yeah.
it.
Yatagami NL donates $7, says, hi there, I just want to let you know that I'm a businessman with boulders. Good
Yes!
Although didn't add it to the incentive. Remember, chat, please
No!
make sure when you're putting your donations in the right-hand side of the donation page, that's where the incentives are. Make sure you add it to the incentive before going through to do the donation, and then we can get that total together. We've got around about 40 to 45 minutes to get that incentive met. Just about $1,000 that we need to go. So please do dig deep. It's going to a fantastic cause. Let's get it met, and let's punch that boulder.
Heck yeah. Aeshmah almost died, like twice.
Yeah, I saw that health bar. That was scary.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So much for his back protector.
Look,
yeah.
it wasn't the back protector, it was actually, I got blown up twice.
Yeah, it was scary. And now he's getting...
Oh
my lord! He's getting beat.
Bullied.
I hate you.
Are you good over there?
No.
Define good.
Right. I'm just gonna go ahead and use
Alright.
this again because I'm not gonna chance it.
Alright,
We're
let's
so-
go, let's go, let's
When
go.
we're so close to the anti...
Oh my god.
These guys are going for the kill today, and this is amateur difficulty.
This is what happens when you kind of ignore people. Gosh,
They shoot you.
This is
Yeah.
what happens when you take too long, but yeah.
damn.
This is why we try to do it fast.
She just called him slow. Mean.
Alright, time for Irving. Sadly, my favorite villain has just passed away.
I mean, he has standards until he injects himself with whatever he has handy in order to defeat us, right?
You have a standard until you have a new one, right?
Is that his new standard?
Alright, we should have already immediately gone to like his damage phase, I guess you can call this. Yeah, cool. We did enough damage, so now we're here. Now we need to shoot at
There he
this
is.
thing. Yep, there's Irving.
Just a businessman.
Alright, and then back up.
Chomp.
Couple
He is
more
kind of
shots.
being as pushy as like a phone salesman. Not gonna lie.
Alright, and this should be the kill shot right here.
There we go.
There we go.
Easy every time.
Again, we don't have access to rocket launchers because of the category that we're running, so we're going for the next best thing, which in this case, again, was the Magnum, but that will change pretty quickly.
It sure will.
34.6. Damn.
Yeah, and I'm kind of lucky on this because I've set up my inventory in a way where I basically need to do very little inventory management. Aeshmah is not quite as lucky as Chris.
There's way too many weapons that you have to cycle through, depending on which chapter we are in. Also, fun fact, this is now what we alluded to earlier, and the reason why you only had like 2 options for Chris's costume choice for the run, which either the Safari or the Warrior, because both of those costumes give Chris sunglasses. And as we established earlier, if you shoot a flash grenade right at your feet or anywhere near Chris, because he has the sunglasses, he doesn't get affected by it, so he doesn't do the animation where he like shields his eyes from the blast of the flashbang.
Which honestly, kudos to Capcom to giving the sunglasses like an actual functionality and not just a visual thing.
Probably doesn't work in real life, guys. Don't try it.
Don't try it at home, please.
I never knew such a thing existed here.
Welcome to Tomb Raider. We're going
Not wrong.
We're going
Not
everywhere
wrong.
in this game.
Truth when they said we'd find answers in this.
Damn, you missed a treasure, Aeshmah. I can't believe you.
Right?
can't
We
believe you didn't
missed
take-
so many treasures
I can't
already.
believe you didn't take. Yeah,
I'm
but
just bleeding money here.
in this economy. Damn. Okay, Paris, calm down there. Damn.
Guess we can offer a little bit of context as to why we're here, because we're following a bunch of clues basically to what's going on here. And in our last interaction with Irving there, after we killed him, he basically told us to kind of go over here and we would find answers. So that's what we're here for, answers. What do we actually get?
Come on.
Traps. Well, traps.
It's a trap.
Oh, no. And spiders.
And spiders.
Also another thing, if you restart the checkpoint here, you know, you saw us in this crouching animation. If we restart the checkpoint, we are immediately, you know, good to go again.
We're going for treasures. Classic.
I thought we had to.
No. Oh.
Did we normally always go for the treasure?
Probably just because you're poor. Anyways, you're gonna see Aeshmah actually putting a trap down, or a mine down here, which does serve a purpose. It is basically to not get them interrupted as they're doing this lever, because definitely can.
Oh, yes.
Do it.
Oh,
I was
look.
convinced you had to open these 3 treasure chests before the door opened.
You thought that jewel would open the
Oh.
door?
I know.
The weird pattern, but we
that
got
was
it.
very weird one. There was like 3 on the left.
Yeah.
Damn,
Still did it.
that's not how gravity works.
Welcome to RNG.
RG.
What?
I tried to make a joke, it fell, okay. Just go over it.
Alright, it's time for QTs.
Oh yeah, so this QT is insanely fast for whatever reason. We know the reason. It's because of 120 FPS once again. So they are mashing. Like if you can see their hands kind of going Mach 5 speed. And this part here, whoever gets the QT
Yes.
first
Woo!
is actually gonna help the other person up. So they were the better one.
And this is just such an unnecessary jump. Like,
I don't know why they jump over each other as well. That seems like something that could go so wrong. Like they should have had a QT there to like bump your heads together if you miss it. Just be like owned.
I mean, they just knew that the camera was there filming this, okay?
I guess, I don't know.
I mean, otherwise, why would you go for that?
There are a lot of parts in this game that are just unnecessary when you watch the
Can you just imagine like an RE game, like a documentary style, you know, with the camera crew just following them around while they do stuff?
Yeah.
anyways, what's a Resident Evil game without puzzles, huh?
True.
Welcome to the very incredibly difficult puzzles. You have to pull 2 of these things down at the same time.
Right.
And that,
Oh my god. Actual gamer gods. Are you guys gonna do it again?
we're gonna do it again.
Oh my god. It's like that goofy meme. Want to see me do it again?
Look at that. So hard to find. They're right next to each other.
I know.
I mean, they're on another level, okay?
Alright, we're doing it again.
Oh my god.
We pulled them again.
They trolled. Unlucky.
Happens.
I'm gonna have some enemies messing with us now. Let's.
Definitely missing with you. Holy.
These guys don't have
Making
the
them look
greatest aim.
stupid. Is this guy gonna hit you guys?
Oh
no!
Oh, he's body blocking.
Who's
Okay.
playing linebacker? Damn.
Guess what though?
Oh my god.
We're doing it one more time.
Oh.
And that's not even the last time.
Insanity. Oh my god, one more.
Yeah,
It's not on
one
the
more.
same place though?
Nope.
Oh my god, what a
Setting up for this
curveball.
one.
This one actually is scary because I'm gonna stand here and holding it. Once Aeshmah gets close to his, it's gonna spawn enemies. I need to know that I need to not let go here. As long as he's fast enough. And there we go.
Insanity.
And you know what? There is another.
Damn.
There we go. Last one.
This is the last one, though.
This is actually the last one.
I shouldn't have said welcome to our Tomb Raider.
But guess what? Now we get to do another boss fight.
Woohoo!
Technically, yes.
Just kidding. We're running away. Did you know that? You can run away from this boss fight.
A lot of people actually didn't.
But
know
that means we
It's kinda
don't get the treasure.
Yeah.
But the treasure.
You have like 400k. Calm down. You'll be fine for like 7 runs.
And running away can actually be a bit scary because what is going to happen now, it gives us a QTE. So again, QTE is really fast.
Yep.
And it dies
We didn't
because
die.
it's stupid. Just don't follow us into a narrow passageway, dude.
Cost of death, stupidity. Damn.
Happens to the best of us.
Darn. We do have time for some donations while we're setting up this next chapter, though.
Thank you very much. Vento Livre donates $15, says, much love, Aeshmah. Show that boulder who's boss. I love that we're starting to balance these out now. It's great.
Yeah, it's good.
And Yatagami NL donates $7, says, oh yeah, Hudge, you're right. Here, let me do it again. Also, seeing as this is an AMA, let's give Nico a pop quiz, shall we?
Oh, darn.
Do you know how boosting works in RE5? Just curious.
I know how it works in League of Legends.
Fair.
All right, should we talk about boosting then?
Yeah, go
Me
ahead.
to teach you? All right, so it's not always so easy to
God.
do, but when we can, we will try to basically run in like the same spot because what sometimes will happen is that we have a little bit of a desync to each other. So the game is basically gonna put us in the same spot, which boosts us our movement speed just a little bit if we can manage to actually stay in the same spot consistently when we run.
It's incredibly difficult, though.
Oh, yes.
Because of the online ping and stuff like that, trying to do it.
Yeah.
Wow, these lasers are just... What the hell is going on?
Oh, you got a weird cycle.
Yeah.
Because you got hit earlier. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Gonna have to defend myself.
So what we're basically doing here, while Tally goes and pick up these emblems that we need to pick up, I'm just racing from checkpoint to checkpoint, obviously making sure that I hit the checkpoint after she picked up the emblem, and then restarting the checkpoint so we're both where the checkpoint is. I'm basically warping around the level here.
I'm glad he grabbed me because that saved me from damage.
Yeah, that
For the
was
airframes.
very, very close.
Oh, this
You might
guy
need
is
to
just-
shoot this guy. Damn, these
Wait.
guys,
They had a very different spawn than what I... Oh, why are you in front of my thing?
they love your outfit.
They sure do.
Big fans.
Shout out to everyone who donated for my outfit. The enemies love it. Where is he going?
He has places to be. His mom said dinner was done.
Okay, so one more emblem, and then we go through the locked door.
Gotta make sure you're fast enough because that ray will insta-kill you if you're not.
Yeah, you can kind of go right after it's beamed. Not there, though. It hasn't beamed yet there.
You just die.
I think I got hit by every single laser.
That's
This
fine.
time around. Oh my god.
But yeah, you saw there, Sheva picks up the last emblem, and then Chris is going to put them in, obviously. And then they both spawn here because of the retry checkpoint, as per usual. It's a kind of a ongoing theme. Damn, you are
Weird.
slow.
Yeah, he's
I should heal
taking
up.
damage. She's
I
should
should heal up.
That is kind of cool, though, that it is a mechanic even in R5. The whole, being slow as you're damaged, which is kind of like weird to think about because you're probably going to get hit and more if you're actually damaged.
So it incentivizes you to heal.
I guess.
Just as we are incentivizing people to donate money to charity.
True.
You know?
By punching a boulder.
Guess what? Though we're gonna do actual puzzles this time.
If you don't die to this puzzle and do it fast still, I will donate $10.
Ooh.
That laser is sickly close to you, by the way, on your left.
I know. No.
Oh.
No. I said do fast.
Did you burn yourself?
He died, chat.
Why is it when I pull it to the right, I have to press left?
I'm starting to think the idea of going with the shoulder armor but the bare chest maybe wasn't the best idea for Chris. Seems almost like the wrong way around,
I told you, the practice run went too well.
Yeah, sure did.
It went really well.
It
Like,
went
so
way too well.
It was like close to being a PB even. This guy's he's stuck on nothing. Damn.
Why is it the other way? Makes no sense whatsoever.
I'm terrified.
It does, actually.
Makes no sense whatsoever. No, it does not.
I mean, you're moving it that way.
Get the other way.
Alex, it took him this long to realize, by the way.
Another one.
This is right. Make the thing there? Oh, no, wait.
Wait a second.
Yep. Done
Now.
right.
Yeah, so if you did that a little bit earlier, then Sheva would have died.
Or forced me to take, the long way around, but it's better to take the shortcuts. We're going fast after all.
Yep.
We're trying to.
It's just kind of-
We're
You
doing
are
our
going
best here.
fast.
We're doing our best here.
And chat, there's another one.
Last one.
Don't get fooled. This part is actually like pretty difficult to do super optimally while doing it fast. Like, it's a pretty simple puzzle once you know it. But you saw that line right there that comes across Chris. You have to have really good timing to
Yep.
understand. Like, okay, now I can pull the trigger.
I was trusting my partner to be in the right spot at the right time there.
Yeah,
And
they
it worked out.
didn't even look at each other's screen or actually like say, okay, I'm free. She just did it because she was like, I trust Aeshmah to have this.
Hey, and it worked out.
It did.
It did. It did.
Damn, 0 accuracy.
I don't think I even shot once.
That's your first mistake, I guess.
That's kind of what happens. If you don't fire a single shot, you do get 0 accuracy.
See? There we go.
It's kind of misleading, though.
Yeah.
Although I guess if you didn't, put in the test, you still get an F. So, makes sense.
We're not here for points. We're here for speed
True.
and donations.
Is that why you
and
died?
money?
Oh,
I mean, we still need more money for the boulder punching and
we
stuff.
do.
Right?
I think we're
So-
still a little bit off. So please get them in.
Odds, how are we looking? Give us an update.
I will indeed give you an update. We're currently at $504.20 of the 1,500 needs, so we need just under 1,000. So chat, as we
Doable.
come up to the 1 hour mark in this run, we got about half an hour left before we need this met. Let me incentivize you for maybe some bigger donations. Some of our grand prizes that we have here at ESA Winter 23. For $200 minimum, accumulated over the whole course of the event, but you could do it in one whole donation, you will enter a prize draw to win either a custom ESA branded Nintendo Switch or even a PlayStation 5. Imagine that, a PlayStation 5 for just $200, courtesy of Red Wolf Networks. If you want to see this met, it's time to get the big ones in. Let's do this one, chat. Come on, half an hour to go.
Let's go.
You can do it, I believe. Let us punch that boulder.
Please.
Please.
It's so funny.
We need it. The run will actually not be valid and go on the leaderboards if we don't put punch the bowler. So.
It would also not be world record.
You will also make our alligator friends sad.
True.
Right.
If you punch it or if you don't.
If they don't.
Aren't we punching the... Oh.
Lockjaw will be sad, chat. Do you want to make Lockjaw sad? No, you don't. Get the donations in so we can punch the boulder and make Lockjaw happy.
Exactly. Good for the alligators.
Also, as you may have saved Lockjaw, I think he's dead, actually. Don't tell him that! You were the one who killed him! Don't be surprised!
I'm trying to sell it here.
You're like that person who puts a stick in their bike and is like, God damn it! Why would you do that to me?
Alright, so we're coming up with another example that we mentioned before where we should let the cutscene play because now this elevator is already moving even though we were in a cutscene. So giving us a slight head start gameplay-wise.
Exactly. Also, the liquors are back. Seen them in the previous games. They look a little bit different though. They've been going to the gym or something. Damn, you both missed that one.
Thank you for calling it out.
What, is that not why I'm here?
Yes and no.
Oh. Exactly. DA manip. I think I heard someone call that out.
That is actually a thing in this game, so yes.
Yeah, except you one-shot everything, so it doesn't matter.
We're not one-shotting the bosses, though.
True. Also, this boss here has a QT in the beginning. If you miss it, you just insta-die. Never
Only
happens.
haven't done that before.
There you go. They got it. Don't worry. Now they can actually start the boss fight.
He's not already dead, don't worry.
No,
Never
don't worry.
died to that QTE ever.
Yeah, definitely not on your PB video.
Nope.
Anyways, shoot the red parts and you should be good.
Oh my god.
Or not.
He's not in the mood today.
He was during the practice one.
Yeah, no, he's doing an interesting attack. This attack is kind of unfortunate. So yeah, if you don't kill it like in first phase,
There we go.
does that attack, and then you can kill it afterwards. Loses a little bit of time, kind of sucks. Is what it is.
Didn't lose that much. It was just a cutscene really for him
Yeah.
climbing. That was the big loss here. But we did it. He's done.
Sandbagging for more donations.
Exactly. We also started chapter 5, by the way, so there's only 2 chapters left. So please, we want to punch the boulder. You're running out of time.
Exactly.
So this was the facility Excella was talking about.
She's got us under surveillance. I can almost guarantee she sent that VOW.
And also, we never pointed out, but I can't believe that there's an underground research facility in an RE game.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm so surprised.
It is such a mystery.
Came out of left field, that one.
Well, completely.
So get a new enemy type now. It's
Yes.
gonna be fun. They're gonna shoot back at us.
Oh my god.
And not just with the bow and arrow. The actual automatic weapons.
Yep. And they also have like the electric batons or whatever you want to call them, which just
The stun
stun
batons,
you
yeah.
forever if you get hit by it. Oh, beautiful. Oh, no, you missed one guy. That's
okay.
That's okay. She just kicked 5 guys in the air. Damn. And also, they're like looking inside this door as if anyone's there, but everyone's right behind him, locked and loaded. They're like, I wonder if there's enemies here.
Gotta be careful.
I gotta make sure.
Gotta make sure.
Gotta make sure.
Oh, you were getting
Oh.
beamed. Holy moly.
They
For
are
sure.
rolling.
Yeah, they
I'm gonna clear things up a bit.
Good idea.
very smart. Played safe here. Chris got hit a bunch
Yeah.
coming into this part, so that was really, really scary if they just tried to beeline to the elevator.
Yeah, sometimes these guys just miss you, like, you know, actual stormtrooper aim. But sometimes, you know, they are actually completely anti-stormtrooper aim.
At the-
Welcome to the liquor hallway.
oh,
Just
yes.
run.
Again, super unusual for an RE game, right? To have a liquor hallway.
I know. Definitely not where all RE2R runs.
I mean, it's
by.
not like we had one of these just in the last chapter or anything. Nope.
No, but this is actually, you know, a hallway. Oh, guys.
That was close. A little bit of boosting there. Nice.
A little bit.
Nice. Part can be scary if you like mess up just a little bit. If you get a little bit too stuck on one of the liquors, it can go terribly wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But luckily, nothing happened. Also, actual real cool strat coming up here, in my opinion. Coming down here, you need to not alert these guards. How do you do that, you might ask? Well, you either look into this side, as Aeshmah's doing, or you just walk backwards, like Tally's doing. And it's basically only the first guy that actually can alert all the other guards. But now everyone else is just stun locked by your beautiful cosmetics. They're just standing there, doing nothing.
Yeah, normally that would be this place would be swarming with enemies right now, is shooting us from every single angle. But yeah, they just didn't spawn because we didn't alert that very first guy because for some reason, he just let us pass.
Guess they only programmed the alert on him.
Yeah, they only programmed the alert button basically on the first guy, so everything else is good.
Usually there's also a guy that's really scary up here, but nah, he didn't even spawn in. Now we actually need to be careful, though.
Yeah, this part can be very terrifying. If one of these guards throws a grenade at like a very, very bad time, you can get stun locked and like hit by the barrels here on the sides as well, which explode. There, we saw
Gotta be safe,
Aeshmah
take
kind
things
of
out.
wait a little bit, and Tally being safe here, making sure that her partner can get forward in a timely manner. Otherwise, it can go terribly wrong.
I mean, you can just, you know, kind of brute force it by just running past everything, or at least trying to, but it is very scary.
Oh yeah, and again, the grenades can just like destroy you completely.
Even on amateur, yes.
Looking good so far in this chapter.
Until this new enemy shows up.
You'll be. Kind of a new enemy type up there. Not really gonna see it.
Oh, we're gonna see him a bit. See him
Yeah.
in a bit. And
There
depending on
are,
RNG, we might see him a lot.
yeah. They can also be very terrifying. Basically, it's an enemy that can like one-shot you
Yeah.
if you don't kill it either fast enough, or I think it has a QT tied to it, or
Nope.
like a block.
No,
It,
no
it just,
QT,
gra-
it
it just
just-
grabs you and you die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There's absolutely nothing you can do if it grabs you.
yeah. So you can kind of see like the pods up in the in the ceiling that
Right.
they kind of hatch from.
Here he is.
Yep. There we go. Nice flashbang.
You can get around him, I think, without stunning too, but that is incredibly scary.
It's
so-
not worth it.
Yeah.
just flashbang that guy.
stun him.
And the thing is, once we hit this lever here, we have to wait anyway for a short while,
Yeah.
so you know it wouldn't even save a lot of time.
It would be like maybe a 1 second time save
Coming.
versus dying.
Here's a fun fact: if you immediately walk up this conveyor belt here after this first set of boxes passes, you can actually make it to the left here and evade the next set, or they push you back instead of having to go all the way around.
There we go.
Which is pretty nice.
Easy peasy.
All right, so there's a boss fight coming up, and if you play this casually, you know you have to kind of use incendiary grenades or use the flamethrower that you get during that fight and only during that fight. Or if you're normally on New Game Plus, you know, we just use a rocket launcher and instantly kill it with that. However, we don't have access to that. I mean, we do have access to the flamethrower, but obviously that is very slow. So instead, we're going to do something a little bit different.
Oh, yes.
Guess what? Mind strats.
Oh, hey, you didn't give her the binds. In practice, Aeshmah, because the button to like give your partner items and opening something is the same button for whatever reason, he accidentally gave the mines and he was like, please give back. But yeah, he's going to put down the mines over here and then they're going to shoot at the exact same time that the mines blow up and this guy's going to die.
That was the boss fight.
He looks familiar.
No applause? Come on. You first tried the mind strats. Come on.
Dude, actually, the mine strats are kind of hard because it is
They
like
actually are.
putting down the mines and blowing up the guy at the same like frame almost. It's kind of difficult. It wasn't Tally who did it. Damn.
I can feel it. I can definitely feel it. Yep.
Full on loving.
Something about a philosopher's stone and selecting DNA.
Another great example of, you know, I gotta wait for my partner to start climbing the ladder before I can continue climbing the ladder. Oh,
Fun part was Aeshmah actually had like a little lag moment right as that happened, which was kind of weird. Got me worried a bit. Because this game can crash. Every co-op game has the opportunity to crash usually during, especially during marathons. I shouldn't say that.
yeah.
Thanks for jinxing it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, if it happens, I'll leave. Don't worry. I'll walk away. Yeah.
All right, so remember when I talked about RNG and maybe seeing a lot more of that one-shot enemy? This is that part. So please bless RNG.
Oh yeah. This is a terrifying spot.
It's gonna be get dangerous very fast.
People who
Alright.
played this game casually.
Oh, and of course we got the first spawn.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Oh no, we are
no.
just. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Yep. Just kill it.
Kill him.
You're getting 120'd.
Yeah, he was stunned in a
Right.
very unfortunate
Okay, we didn't get the
position.
second spawn, so that's good.
Good.
All right, and then we have a third one right here. Are we getting the third one?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, of course we are. Okay, we need to kill this one, because otherwise we're not getting to the objective.
I'm gonna take the time to take care of these soldiers here.
Go. Good job.
All right, that wasn't great RNG, but I think we handled that pretty well.
Completely fine. I mean, you kind of got like the worst of the worst almost.
We could have had 3 spawns, but
well, yeah,
yes.
but the first guy being stuck is basically 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's basically all 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know why you have a stop platform button. Like, why would that ever be used?
That is a good question. Anyways, this is going to take a while to get us both over here. So, Huds, how are we looking for the boulder punching? It is some good news.
Unfortunately, no further progress on the boulder punching at the moment. But chat, let me remind you that all of your donations, 100% of them, are going towards our wonderful charity, Alzheimer Fonden, as well as all of the revenue from our Twitch subscriptions and our cheers as well. And let me just tell you some of the amazing work that they are doing. For example, a researcher at Uppsala University recently, funded by Alzheimer Fonden, has actually discovered an antibody that has the potential to become the first disease-modifying drug against Alzheimer's. This could be the first step towards a genuine cure, but they do need more funds in order to complete this research and much more of the research they are doing. So chat, if you're able to, please do continue bringing those donations in. There is still time for us to meet that boulder incentive, around about 15 minutes or so, maybe 20 at a push. So please make sure you get them in now. We need it. We need it.
Last stretch. Come on. We can do this.
If a $5 donation chain is what it takes, that's what we're getting.
Sandbag.
All right.
Is this the...
Elevator.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, it's not yet.
Almost.
The most impractical elevator ever constructed.
Yeah, we're back in this
Hugely
room. Looks familiar, right?
Yeah. I hate
But we're
this room
not
so
doing the boss
much.
fight this time.
Yeah, no. This room is just so weird. It's like they watched, like, The Matrix, and they were like, huh. I wanna make a room like that for my game.
If you get easily dizzy, you might want to look away because we're basically going to be spinning until we get to the top of this room.
Are we spinning to winning though?
I don't know, are we?
Is that a Garen reference? Is that a blade? Is that a Beyblade reference or a Garen reference? I can't tell. But yeah, they are gonna
It's a
stand. It is definitely a reference. They're standing on the opposite side of each other because they're all gonna spawn some people that they need to take care of, like up here. I think you do
Yeah, they
flashbang
spawn
that guy.
on the west side first, I think it is, and then on the east side.
Yeah, that's how it is. I think.
East side, then west side.
East and west. Is that
That's
right?
it.
Oh yeah, he's right.
So the thing is,
There you
there are 3 guys spawning on these platforms, and the middle guy, they pull down a lever and hold the platform that you're on in place until you kill him, or until you shoot a flash grenade at him, and he lets the lever go because it goes into this blinding animation. And obviously, it's easier to just shoot a grenade in his general direction to blind him instead of trying to shoot him with a pistol or sniper rifle or anything. Because the platform is still spinning. But it's basically just a personal preference what you want to do at this point.
There is one guy still trying to shoot you who could definitely take on with the lever, but
Yeah, they're just chilling there right now. He's not even grabbing the lever again.
no, he is. He's confused. He's fine. There you go. Oh, did you hear that?
I got him.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn. Damn.
Alright, so now we have a safe passage up. We're not going to get stopped again. So what we're just going to try and do is that this place, walkway, will have enemies coming out. We can take them out early and so they don't shoot at us. That's going to be helpful, but it's not a necessity. There they are.
The entire lab just went in you.
Yep.
That's unlucky.
Alright. They're going to cause problems, aren't they?
You should be
I
fine.
think we got him.
Yeah, cool.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say, I think Aeshmah got.
Oh, no.
Well, you didn't. Oh, never mind, he didn't.
No, I tried.
Oh, this guy is evolving. Never mind.
It was more expanding than evolving.
It's definitely something. All right. We should be right around the time for the infamous quote.
Not quite yet. We have a
One more
liquor
room.
section to deal with first.
Gosh darn it.
But after this, yes.
7 minutes.
Maybe we should get a $7 donation train for the 7
Actually,
minutes
true.
Wesker can spare to us.
If we want to find out, we're going to have to lower that bridge.
But we don't have 7 minutes to spare for him, so yeah.
Although the segment is all where we split up just to do things more efficiently. I almost said it wrong again.
Effectively?
Efficiently.
Efficiently.
You could say that. Didn't you?
Apparently I can't, because I get yelled at every time I say it.
Damn, but who yells at you? Damn. That's messed up.
It's the wrong word!
I know you're German, but you don't have to be like that specific.
Alright, it's liquors again. Woo!
I love liquors, bat chest.
Oh my god. Yeah, not
They don't
that-
do a lot of licking in this game, I'll be real.
We get kind of good liquor luck, actually.
Yeah, you do.
God.
It's
I'm
gonna
worried
happen
I
now.
just jinxed it, though. So right now I need to be protected, basically, while I push this thing, so...
There we go.
Hopefully Aeshmah is able to keep them all off me while I do this.
Yeah, he's one-tapping all of them, don't worry.
Good. I'm more worried about them missing.
Yeah. I was definitely serious when I said he was one-tapping all of them.
This is definitely one of them.
It's the benefit of the
Oh
mag.
no. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, I see.
Dude.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, thank you. There's another one.
He's fine. We're
No.
fine.
Right.
On it.
This game, as a speedrun, will push the limit of your relationship. Will test every aspect.
Oh, yes.
You will find out stuff about each other you didn't know.
Love to
There's
go for this
no
number.
way you took that treasure.
To be fair, he actually has time to do that anyway while I'm making
Oh my lord, you didn't see that, did you?
I did not.
There were two of
I
you.
heard,
It's better that way, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's two of your biggest fans behind you.
I heard it. I
leaping.
didn't see it. I heard it.
Holy moly.
Anyways, it's Wesker
7 minutes.
time.
There we go. He has set the line, unfortunately. But yeah,
There he is.
there it was. Sorry, I
Right.
can't look over it.
So what we need to do now is to bait him into like specific attacks, because if we get him to kick specifically the roundhouse, we will be able to shoot him without him doing his matrix moves.
Yeah.
Of course,
Jill,
he's not
please don't interfere.
during that.
He is not
All right,
really
come on.
playing along.
Not cooperating at all.
No. And the worst thing is you can't just stand still and do nothing. You kind of have to force him to do something.
Yeah. And usually he does try to aggro onto Chris, so a lot of the pressure here kind of does fall on the player who's playing Chris.
Yeah. He hates Chris for whatever reason. Well, we know why.
I wonder why.
We know why. But
Almost
yeah.
like that's the gimmick of the game or something.
True. This is going decent now, though.
It's Jill is a bit of a problem, but
Yeah, you can't really like shoot Jill at all. If you shoot her, you just instantly lose the fight. You have to do it again.
also just a bit of an early heads up. Once we actually do beat Wesker, just kicked the door in.
We're
Oh.
here now. Oh my god.
But yeah, once we
Why?
do beat Wesker, we will be fighting Jill, and at
Wait,
that
coming out
point,
again.
if you are photosensitive, please do look away
Oh.
from Jill, please.
Oh, Jill is also being a meme. This is really, really, really unfortunate.
All right, he's back. All right.
Because I was still healing, I didn't see.
Yeah. And Jill is also kind of in the way.
Yeah.
This is
This is basically
really...
the worst RNG you can get.
Yeah, this is super rough RNG. And there's nothing you really can do about it. You just kind of have to roll with what you
Just
get.
keep baiting. Jill, please stop.
So you don't want to finish that, fisticuffs with Wesker because he will just nearly dodge again after that.
Yeah. Go, good
This
counter.
is okay because you can hit him when
Jill!
you're lying down.
He is such a problem right now.
He should be right around that.
I think so, yeah. There we go.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So coming
was
up
a
here, if
rough
you are,
fight.
like Tally said,
Yeah.
sensitive to flashing lights, kindly look away for the next 30 to 40 seconds. We'll let you know when it's safe again.
So this is
Because-
the Jill fight. What you have to do is actually not fight Jill, or rather, if you damage them, you can actually kill her, and that will give you a game over. Instead, what you need to do is damage the device that is on her chest.
Yeah.
And what you can do, or what the fastest way is, if you use an SMG and shoot the thing on her chest and then shoot her in the leg, because that will reset her animation. You can just keep on doing that. And that's the fastest way to basically destroy that thing. However, it is very precise to do so. Instead, what we do here is to use the grenade launcher with the flash rounds again, because they deal very little damage to Jill while dealing the maximum amount of damage to the device on her chest. So Tally will have to shoot the device on her chest
Actually,
7
I hit
times.
all of them, so I think I got enough. I didn't count, but
Yep. Looks fine.
there we go.
There we go.
Get it.
Perfect.
Easy.
Whew, that is not as easy as it looks.
No, it is not. But you made it look super, super easy, actually. That is really, really difficult.
Probably the
actually.
best I've ever done that strat, so yeah. That was
That
really
was
good.
really, really good. And you can look again, by the way, if
Yes, if you were
looking away.
photosensitive looking away, you're safe to come back.
And we also think I have a little bit of a donation we can read.
Yeah, we're going into chapter 6 now, so please, boulder punching. How are we looking?
We are a little bit closer. Kenny Cool donates $7 and says, $7 is all I can spare.
Hey.
We are very grateful for that. Thank you very much.
Nice one.
And Hydra9949 donates $5 and says, choo choo.
Let's go.
But yeah, we are almost at the point where we're going to have to close this incentive. Right now, we need around about $983.80. So if anyone out there maybe wants to, throw in a big one right now is the time to do it.
The boulder punching is a great meme. Like, really, we would love to show this to you. It's faster not to, but we're here for charity, so please, give us a chance.
It is 100% worth it, that's all I can say.
Oh, yeah. I will reenact it if it gets met.
So we have to fly out to a volcano. Yeah, you're good to go.
No.
All right,
Just,
cool.
Okay, so what I did out here is actually I shot these 2 people on that crane over there with my sniper rifle, because that will make it so that when we get to the next point here, they will actually not drop a cage on us, trapping one of us, and then the other would have to go a long way around to actually go up that crane and lift that cage up again so we can actually continue. But if you shoot these 2 guys before you come to this point, they will never drop the cage on you, so you can just save up on, I think it takes 2 minutes or something to get out of this again if you get trapped.
Yeah,
Yep.
something like that.
So this is a massive time save. So what we basically did, I shoot the guys while Tally advances until just before the next checkpoint, and when she gets the go from me, she can, trigger the checkpoint, then we reloaded it to both start at where she was and thus advance in.
Yeah. Also here you're gonna see them shoot each other's elevators so they can actually go up. It's kind of a cool gimmick of the game. Like you have to do it. You also saw the corner there memeing
Yep. Love corner memes.
once again.
The dog was trying something there.
That dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
Just wanted some treats. Probably hungry.
Relatable.
Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry. Is it open? Damn. Until 3 a.m.? What? Damn, this city is awesome.
It's a post-run plant maze.
It is?
Tanker is so big. It won't be easy finding Wesker.
Oh yeah, we're still looking for Wesker, by the way. Lore-wise. He didn't die, actually.
Yeah,
in
no, he
that
just
fight.
ran away when we were fighting Jill.
He
Jill
just
was
did-
kind of the distraction so he could get away from us.
Yeah, he just kind of did the whole, final boss meme where it was like, haha, not my final form,
I mean, he was a sore loser because we shot him instead of just spending time with him, I guess.
I guess.
He did give us 7 minutes, or offer us 7 minutes, and we did not take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said that it was on his clock, obviously. So,
Ah. That's it.
we actually did him a solid, I would say.
I would say so, yeah.
I didn't do anything. I just sat here and looked at him. Damn.
He tried.
Imagine standing there the entire game waiting for your cue and then you just miss. He's been standing there for like an hour, 23 minutes, and then he just
Ready to swing his baton,
come back.
and then he misses.
It happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is kind of just a hold forward situation because they are just trying to go from A to B as fast as possible. Unfortunately, R5 don't really have like insane amount of skips or something like that. It mostly just comes down to being really, really smart about routing and taking advantage of the whole co-op situation with the retry checkpoints and stuff like that.
He didn't actually block me. I think it was the first time he hasn't blocked the entire staircase. Finally, we're getting some good luck.
Yeah.
Don't.
He's
Looking
here.
up. Does that mean we're going to meet the incentive? Get your donations in. We're running short.
True. I'm gonna punch a boulder if they meet it.
Okay, how big is that boulder gonna be that you punch?
How much do you weigh?
Oh, these spiders. Cool.
Yeah, you can be the boulder.
Oh.
He didn't pick up the necklace. I can't believe it.
I
Reform.
know.
It pains him. You can
I
hear it
know.
in his voice.
I've seen this man play casually. He picks up every item in the game. It is so insane. I don't know. I don't know how he ever became a speedrunner and not like 100%.
It was hard. It
not-
was really hard.
like 100%
It was hard. It was
Quest
hard.
runner.
Right, we finished 6-1. That means only 6-2 and 6-3 left. Donations, please.
Yes.
We gotta meet that Chris Boulder incentive. How are we looking?
We are still on $516.20 of the $1,500 needed. So yeah, $900 and on top of my head, $83.80.
You tried to do math on stream. Damn.
I know. I know.
Brave.
Brave man. I could never.
But guess what? For the Resident Evil fans watching, you can win it's a great lamp. You can tell us about the lamp, Huds.
I can indeed tell you about the lamp. We do have some incredible prizes. But yes, there is a Resident Evil umbrella lamp available, courtesy of Red Wolf Networks, for just a $15 donation. That's all it is. And you could be entered into the prize draw to win that fantastic lamp, alongside some incredible prizes available throughout this whole event. So yeah, keep those donations coming in. The higher the better, obviously. It's going to a wonderful cause. And potentially a big one right now, chat. Right now is what we need for that Boulder incentive. Come on. I believe in you.
I believe too. And I think, I don't remember if you mentioned it, I kind of focus on the run, but the donations are cumulative as well for the prices. So if you donate and you're just like $5 away from a cool prize, Get those $5 in and put them towards the boulder punch.
Back.
Punch boulders, cure Alzheimer's.
Yes. Nope. I never trust that one. I should just run, but
It's always terrifying, this part
Yeah.
here. Tentacles coming down from Wesker. Ouroboros.
Excella.
yeah, this is Excella actually.
Excella, sorry, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, Wesker has this as well later. So, you know. Kind of.
Kind.
They both are riddled with the Ouroboros. For the longest time, I thought that it was pronounced Ouroboros. So I like... so I kept saying Ouroboros until one of my NA friends actually corrected me. He was like,
They
I don't
spell
understand.
it out in the game.
Well, that would be relevant if I listened.
you know what? That is true. That is true.
Fair point, I guess. So you basically just speedrun the game from day one, I guess.
I don't have a time on the leaderboards, so I have not speedran this game. One
Why
of the
why
few.
don't you listen?
Well, it's because I'm me.
Fair.
Alright. Coming up, this is, I think, the second last boss fight of the game.
Yep.
I mean, if you count Wesker as one.
Yeah,
but
it depends on how you count Wesker, I guess.
Yeah,
I would count him as one. It just has multiple phases.
yeah, that's what I'm counting it as. Just, you know, we just fight Wesker, but he has several stages in his fight.
Also, this is like the typical RE fight where it's like, I wonder what I should focus. Just giant eyeball. Or whatever you
Like
want
there
to
is
call
like a strat that you can do before you enter this boss fight where you damage yourselves enough with acid rounds and then heal up
True.
to lower the damage adjustment so that you can actually kill this boss in one cycle, so you don't actually have to go through this 4-cycle part right here that we do. However, since it takes a while to damage yourself so far with the acid rounds, it barely saves any time actually, so we just, you know, don't go for it.
Especially on New Game Plus where you can
Yeah.
Yeah,
melt him.
On New Game, it would make more sense.
Yeah, for sure.
there we go.
And then
Nice.
done.
And now we are on to the last chapter in the game.
Yeah.
6-3 coming up.
What a cutscene.
I love long, unskippable cutscenes.
It definitely needed to be that long. Oh no, you were 0.3 away. She was 0.3 better.
So close.
There definitely will not be arguments after this run.
0.3. Damn.
I fear for the world if that ever gets out.
Does it have an accuracy at the end for like the entire run?
I don't think so, sadly.
Damn, I should have kept track.
Yeah, gonna have to go through the VOD later.
Then I have to do math. That's
Oh
no,
my god.
Bombing.
that's actually a terrible idea.
We can't fly around in that without getting shot down.
Why so?
Exactly. Plane can't get shut down.
Oh, we do have time for a little bit of donations if before we get to Wesker.
Yeah, fantastic. We have had $20 coming from Pim1612. No comment on this one, unfortunately, not put to the incentive either.
Ah.
Gosh,
But
darn
thank you
it!
for but thank you so much for the donation
Yes.
regardless. It's going to a wonderful cause.
You damn messed up, chat. Should have put it to the incentive.
Alright, so here we're gonna have another example of what we talked about before a few times, where we will let a cutscene play, because we're opening these bulkheads, and as you can see, they open incredibly slowly. But by not skipping the cutscene, we get all this opening progress without, you know, because again, this game usually is counted IGT, so it doesn't actually save time RTA, but it saves time IGT. So
It's about the same RTA anyway.
yeah,
Like, because the door is opening at the same speed. regardless.
Exactly.
So it's like,
So-
might as
we
well.
might as well just not deal with the enemies and stuff in that time.
Yeah, but we have to wait until this whole thing has opened.
Look, we'll pick
and,
up some treasure for Aeshmah as well.
Nothing happens in that time, so not to go ham on whatever you have to tell us.
Right, last plug for boulder punching. Let's go.
We have had $5 from Arakusu-desu. No comment on that one, but thank you very much once again for the donation. And yes, boulder punching, quick update on that one. Still at $516.20, so we still need that $983.80 donation. This is the last big push, chat. If you're going to do it, it's now or never.
If someone's holding out, now is the time.
Yeah, if you were waiting for someone else to get that donation in, you might not be able to count on someone else. You might have to be the one to do it.
Your time is now, chat. This is your moment.
The 7
Be
minutes
the
have
boulder
passed.
Not
puncher.
have an angle on
Make
that
it
rocket launcher guy.
There's a rocket launcher coming through. Damn.
Yeah, there he is. Got him.
Gonna say he's hiding, isn't he?
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, since one bulkhead isn't enough, we have to open another one.
Yep.
So
Oh, the gold is in my way. Great.
we're just gonna do that again.
Alright, once again, we're opening this bulkhead. It's moving incredibly slow. We're gonna watch this cutscene to save, at least on IGT. RTA doesn't matter, it just gives us less enemies to deal with. Or take longer for the enemies to get to us, for us to deal with them.
I do love that they just made like a new cutscene for what you just did. It's like, did you really need an explanation that this door is gonna get open?
I mean, yes, it's very important.
I guess.
I mean, you wouldn't notice this huge hunk of metal moving, would you?
True.
Oh, I missed. Come on, open up again. Okay, this guy is not.
Oh no. Okay. Aeshmah to the rescue.
There you go.
Flashy. Nice.
He wants that treasure.
Money.
Alright, so
Look,
we're
I'm
gonna have
poor, okay?
we're gonna have two big enemies spawn on the other side here once this bulkhead is actually properly opened. We're coordinated. I'm gonna take the left one. Aeshmah's gonna take the right one. Then we pick up both of their key cards and run for the door.
And then we will be into
Peak
the
strat.
series of the last couple boss fights.
Yep.
Again, we are running really short on time for that incentive. Please, I want to see the boulder punch.
Yeah, there's maybe like a minute left. Something.
I mean,
it's
unless
a bit
unless I
more
fail
than
the
a
final
minute.
boss fight, I want to say, then we have a couple more minutes.
Yeah. Like probably a minute left until the boulder punching.
Alright, here we go.
These guys are pretty cool design-wise as well.
You just did not want to get stunned.
There you go. Each one of them pick up a key card. They can use it on the opposite side of each other. Damn.
God, Chris, go up these stairs.
It's unlucky.
I just wanted to go up the stairs, game. Would you please let me go up the
Too much to ask, unfortunately.
That's what happens when you try to cut the corners.
Okay, so Huts, after
Literally.
this boss fight, we will have to close the boulder punching. So come on, everybody. We have one more boss fight to raise that money so we can punch
Right.
the boulder.
Let's see if Wesker plays nice.
He does not.
So this
It actually kind of does.
Oh.
this is actually the same boss fight, more or less, with Wesker from before. Just this time he doesn't have Jill as backup.
This is actually working out pretty nice. He's like in a
Oh, I
corner.
missed the last one.
He's in a corner. He's doing good animations. This is really good. And roundhouse. Nice. It's a weird thing to say when you're getting beamed.
Right? Oh,
Okay, he's the first
Okay,
time
that's the first
down.
one.
That's the fake out. You do not want to try and inject him with the serum right now,
Yeah, very
because it
good.
will always counter you. So the next time he goes down, like on his knees, not on the ground, that will be the end of this fight. Wait, where did it go?
oh, he's on me.
Okay.
Just for the memes.
This is a really, really good fight so far.
And there he goes.
There you
no,
go.
No, wait,
No,
wait.
no, it's
No?
good.
No, he fell to the ground. He didn't go in his knee.
Oh, yeah,
It-
true. He didn't say the line either.
There he
Here.
goes.
Here we go.
Got him.
That was really good. Really good fight.
I tried to stall by doing the QTE once because it's also incredibly cool.
Okay, Huts.
I'm sad that we gotta close the incentive, but boulder punching, how we looking?
How we looking? So, if I do a quick refresh, I can confirm that unfortunately we are not going to be punching the boulder today. We did have one final $5 donation come in from Arakuzu Desu, who said, donating again since I missed the comment before. Punch the boulder!
Punch the boulder.
But unfortunately,
Punch
it's
it.
not to be this time,
I
Ryan. Thank you
wish.
so much for your donations, though, chat. Very greatly appreciated.
Thank you, everyone. That's really, really kind of you. Good job.
Yeah, it does still go to an amazing cause, so thank you. And there are other upcoming incentives as well, so we can try and push for them soon.
For sure.
Alright, last QTE before the last boss fight. We're almost there.
Oh, no. Not the flashbacks.
Emotional moment.
No. Why does she let go?
to kill Wesker.
I know.
To
but
save
like,
the world.
Please. She didn't need to. Anyways, this is Aeshmah's time to shine.
Yep, I'm done now, basically. I just need to
Yeah,
not...
just press the time button. Yeah, so he's going to do the restart here to get into the inventory again. And this is Aeshmah's big moment, his grand finale.
No
He's going to
pressure.
have... No, don't worry. He's going to have a bunch of mines, 15 to be exact. He's going to place one of them up here after this part.
But I think before
There you go,
we
I'll
go
give you the show.
before we go to all of that, you know, I just want to take the moment and show our audience, you know, the boulder.
This
you
is
know.
what we meant.
This is
We
the
could
boulder.
have punched this boulder.
We could have punched this boulder into the lava in a volcano.
True. Imagine how cool
Think
that
of
would
that. You know, think of this boulder being punched. You know, Chris being all and We don't get to see it. We don't.
I think someone's coming to try and kill
And I
him,
actually
by
have
the
to
way.
restart the checkpoint now because otherwise
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
gonna
you're
kill me.
ruining setup.
I was gonna say he was coming for you. I don't know what your plan was after that. Anyways, what we're gonna say was he's gonna have 15 landmines here. He's gonna use one of them in a very specific spot right here to like stagger Wesker before it is. He comes all the way up top, and then he's gonna place at a very specific spot right here. He's gonna place the rest of the mimes. He doesn't have a mime. He has mimes.
All 14 of them.
All 14 of them. He's going to put them down right here, and then he's going to go away and get his grenade launcher out. And at the same time as the grenade launcher and as the mines blow up, he's going to shoot the grenade launcher. Let's see if he gets it.
Ah, damn, unfortunately.
So close.
So this is like the very stressful part of the run because as you can see, getting this setup again takes a minute, minute and a half, and it's right at the end.
Yeah, after this,
You've had a
there's
few
nothing else to do.
PBs, even world record runs die to the specific
Yes.
strats. At the
Yeah.
specific
It doesn't matter how good you do. If you do not get this first try, your run is basically doomed if you're going for a world record.
In the meantime, look, we're in a volcano. We're literally in an active volcano right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure this would work. Another thing you should not try at home, chat.
But obviously, I got that first try in the practice run, right?
Yeah, of course.
He actually did. This
You
is
were
what I mean.
really, really close with that one as well. You should be fine here. You got this.
It looks right from my end, at least. Now we can get the timing.
He's insane!
Hey, we did it!
And that is time. Someone press the
no,
button
no,
in
no,
a second.
not yet, not yet.
In a second.
Last
in a
input,
second.
last input, and time.
Good job, guys. Well played. Good job.
Really
good
sad
job.
we couldn't punch the boulder, but we did beat RE5, slightly overestimated, but it happens. It's a marathon one. We got to show off some cool things at least. So I guess it's time to do our plugs. So for me, I'll start. My name is Saint Italia. I run retro games and horror games usually over in my channel that has the same name. So if you like that, you can come follow me there.
But I'm Aeshmah. You can find me on Twitch on Aeshmah_ at the end. I mostly speedrun samurai games, so if you are in the mood for, you know, Onimusha, Ghost of Tsushima, Director Yomi, stuff like that, probably Like a Dragon Ishin very soon. So yeah, go ahead and watch that.
I am Nico Widdesy, like I said. I have a run with Tally coming up in a couple of days, RE6. Watch out for that. I have Shadows of Rose in a week, and I have Steel Rising on stream 2 on Wednesday. I speedrun a bunch of different stuff, so check me out if you want.
Go follow them. They're awesome.
Same. Huts, take us away.
Thank you very, very much for that incredible run. Aeshmah, Tally, that was so wonderful to watch. Nico, incredible commentary as well. Unfortunately, Lockjaw is going to be very sad we didn't get to punch the boulder, but an amazing run nevertheless. Coming up next, we're going to be getting ready for our long overnight run. We've got Nuki here, who's going to be running The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. 100% category. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back here on ESA Winter 2023.